Okay, reversing these. Flipping these over in reverse. Wow. The Sun, Eight of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. So you are coming into February feeling on top of the world. Very exciting energies here. Really enjoying what you're producing and what you've been working on, and feeling new inspiration with the Ace of Wands on the Eight of Pentacles and the Sun. Ganesh wanted to say hi. Working diligently, but it not feeling like a burden or a chore. Like just really enjoying what you're facing in your life right now. And you just had the lunar eclipse in your sign, Leo, falling in your first house if you're Leo ascendant. This is actually your card, the Leo card, the Sun. So yeah, continuing to move forward into the beginning of February, and I'm recording this on January 2nd. It's going up on the 4th. Some new ideas and things that you feel excited about, and that your efforts are paying off, finally. The Death card on the Sun, and a bit of transformation happening. The 8 and 8 of Wands. And choices. Oh, wow. I feel like your creativity is at an all-time high, and you could have so many irons in the fire, Leo, going into, I feel like these are irons that you're pushing them into the fire, and all of this creative energy on all these different projects that I just got this vision of, the person in the circus and all of the plates spinning on sticks, and, he's handling this one and he's handling this one and he's putting the other one on his forehead while he's handling this one, and really juggling around on these different projects. But it doesn't feel like work. You're really excited to make these quick decisions and put them into play and out into the world. I'm feeling like, the Death card on the Sun card, like you're emerging from perhaps maybe a little bit of a stint of depression, and you've come through the other side with this horse sort of pulling the Sun forward into this new life. And this old way of being stuck or stagnant or unsure about your direction is fallen by the wayside in February for you, Leo. So I'm curious what the February cards will bring. The Four of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. I'm going to go ahead and clarify these right away. The Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Okay. Getting messages really fast. I feel like you're not resting enough in February, Leo, because of all these projects that you have in the works, and you're so excited and you have so much bursting forth creative energy and all of these new and different directions that you're so excited about, that sleep has sort of been the last thing on your mind. And you could be either neglecting your home life with the Ten of Cups here in reverse with the Lovers, and you're so outward in your life right now that maybe your home life is suffering a little bit, and you just want to be out and about in the world and making things happen, and these new ideas, making sure that all of the plates don't fall. And I feel like you're taking matters into your own hands with the Wheel of Fortune. You're not leaving it to fate, and you want your heart is in these projects so much, and you care so much. And about the direction that you're taking your life, that sometimes other areas of our life fall out of balance, and that's okay. You'll pick up where you left off. And I feel like the people at home will eventually come on board if you don't have their immediate support, Leo. Just keep communicating to them. You just keep yourself as an open book and share with them your excitement for what you have going on in your outer world and these perhaps new business partnerships or projects or, cottage businesses that you're finally taking public, maybe a hobby that you're newly wanting to make money on, or picking up an old part of your life that you once made money with and now you're going to reinvigorate it. Keep sharing with the people in your home life what you're up to, and I feel like they're going to be coming around, and this Wheel of Fortune is going to be spinning very fast. I feel like the energies for you this month are happening very quickly, and you will be winning their support to flip this 10 of Cups over with the Lovers. That's coming in quickly. So I'm going to illuminate the reading with these cards. So the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Chariot. Yeah, again, I wonder if you're wanting to move house with the Four of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Chariot. I feel like some of you have gotten really excited about the prospect of a move and a new area to pick up and start a new life that's going to feel so totally new and different, but it's so exciting to you and you just can't get it out of your head. But if you are in a partnership, you're going to need the support of this person who hasn't given you a firm yes yet, and you're needing to win them over throughout the month of February, and having continuous conversations and sharing from a place of your truth and what is lighting you up inside, and not withholding that emotional abundance and your inspiration that you've gotten is carrying you into the month. And I feel like eventually their defenses will lower. Again, more as you continue to share from a place of honesty. That's the word that I was looking for. Just being completely, totally honest and not abrupt in your communications, but authentic and sweet and wanting the best for both of you to shine. I see the sun in both of these cards. You want both of the people involved. And this again could be home or out in your public business, professional worlds. If you're in partnership with somebody, that you want it to work for everybody, and you won't be satisfied until it does. So let's clarify these cards. The Wish card, the Nine of Cups, the Devil in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. So there could be a little bit of a delay if you are wanting to move this person, and it could be another fire sign like yourself, Leo. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, they could have other things going on in their life. And in fact, they do. Of course they do, because they are another individual with individual goals and hopes and dreams. And I feel like throughout the month of February, you're going to have to come together with this person to drop your defenses and your suspicion and your jealousies of what each other has going on outside of your partnership, and coming together to formulate a balanced plan that you both feel like you can get on board with. And with the Knight of Wands in reverse on the Chariot, I'm feeling like there's going to be a type of temper, not like anger temper, but tempered. Like your passions are going to be tempered in a way, and some sort of compromise come to in order to make it feel like the plan of action is realistic and doable with other people involved. Like involving other people, Leo, you have these big ideas and plans, but you need other people in order to affect change in your immediate environment and what you're working on. You need their support, and you need their well wishes too. So I hope that made sense. I'm going to pull you an Archangel Michael card for additional messages, Leo, for the month of February. See what prayer he has to say. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. Okay, so I'm not going to read from the book. You know who else got this card? I think it was Taurus, either Taurus or Gemini. Just got this card. I think it was Taurus. So anyway, I feel like it's resonating very differently for you, Leo. I feel like the unhealthy situation that you're leaving is not communicating your plans to the people that you love and involving them and taking their plans and their feelings into consideration when you have these grand ideas and this passion and this knowing that this is the right direction for you. I feel like the situation, the unhealthy situation that you're leaving behind throughout the month of February is the way that you share yourself with people. And I feel like it's going to be a more openness that you're coming to, you're going to realize a more healthy way of sharing yourself with the world. And in doing so, you'll be able to get their support and get people on board with your plans and get the help that you need in order to take your brilliant ideas out into the world, because you can't do it on your own, Leo. None of us live in a vacuum, and we have to involve the people around us in healthy ways. And putting down your defenses when you feel like somebody has questions about what you're up to, and not approaching those conversations with any sort of resentment or negativity, but keeping this at the forefront of your mind, that you want both of you and everybody, all of the parties involved, whether it's somebody at home or again in your outer professional life or in organizations that you're a part of, Leo. You're a natural born leader, and in order to lead people that want to follow you, they need to understand your inspiration and be inspired themselves. So I feel like that's what's coming through, is be the inspiration that you are for yourself, also for other people. And get excited about what they have to offer. I feel like that's how you're going to get them on board with your exciting plans, Leo, is utilizing them in the way that feels natural to them in their contribution. And I feel like it's going to be in ways that maybe you necessarily aren't strong in yourself. So they're going to be able to pick up pieces and parts of the project that they can honestly maybe do better than you. And that's great. Collaboration and inspired action all the way around is going to be effective.